Before we leave Arsenal, it's not officially confirmed yet, but pretty much confirmed that your new sporting director will be Andrea Berta. Berta. I don't know much of him. Obviously, I know he's coming from Atletico Madrid. He's Italian. That's all I know. What's your thoughts on what's your expectation of him anyway as a new sporting director coming in, and what would you want him to do in the summer? What areas would you like him to address, and do you know much of him?
No, so in terms of knowing much about him, it's just what I've read up in the recent weeks in terms of some of the deals that he's been able to get over the line, which in terms of like the players and whatnot, the profile of the players are impressive. But what I expect from him is just, most important thing for me is the visions align with everybody in the club. So him, Arteta and everyone. I don't want it to be a thing where he's renowned for what he does. He's a top operator. That's why he was well sought after. I think we weren't the only ones that went after him. But I don't want him to come in and be like, I'm dope at what I do, so just let me have reign to do what I do. No. You come in, you, Garlic, Josh, Lewis, and Arteta, all four of you, the most important people right now, making sure that everything is aligned in terms of these are the players, these are the links I have, these are agents I have links with, these are players, blah, 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 blah. But just give the manager what he thinks he needs, because the club back Arteta. Do you know what I'm saying? So he ain't, like I keep saying, he ain't going nowhere anytime soon, innit? So it has to be. So my most important thing is just the vision just has to be aligned, and the players that he can get in. I don't want him to get players in like for the club. Like obviously the club, Arsenal Football Club is always going to be there, but I definitely think we're on the cusp of something, and we're moving in the right direction with the players that we've got in, because everyone pretty much in our first 11, 13 is all Arteta's players. There's no one really left now, other than Saka and Mane that come through the youth team. Everybody else is pretty much him, and that's through recruitment, him, Edu and whatnot. So just keep that going in terms of the talent that we're identifying. It aligns with what the gaffer wants, and it's going to fit within the team that we have already. So this summer is massive, but I know the wider fan base don't look at football like maybe not just how I look at football, but they look at it as, okay, we've got a new sporting director in. He's got to get everyone. He's got to make sure, because if he doesn't do nothing this summer, then he's shit. But my man's just coming in now. It's March and whatnot. And yes, I'm sure he's going to try and do what he does, but it's almost like we're going to hold him to a stick. Because we didn't do nothing in January, our expectations are now heightened. So we're now looking from him to go and get, you got to get Isak, you got to get Nico Williams, and you got to get all these players over. Like, if you don't do that, you're shit. I'm not thinking that. I'm just thinking we have to address our issues, which is the front line. So whatever he's going to do in order to make sure that he gets those players over the line is the most important thing for me. Everything else is pretty set in terms of how we are defensively. Probably get one more defender in because of how many defenders we're going to let go. Probably Zinni's going to go, Kivior probably go, and Tierney probably go. So definitely address that. The boy at Ajax, the 18-year-old at Ajax is good. I'd love him. Yeah. Just because we got Timber coming through. Because obviously you look at Martinez, we got Timber, so obviously their production line is good.
Yeah.
And then obviously another midfielder, especially if we let Partey and Georgie go. Hopefully move Miles in, but then just address the front line. That's the most important thing for me. Address the front line. Get Sakura back up, centre forward, left winger, send Martinelli back to Brazil. And I'll be happy.
Yeah, from the fan base, there will be a high expectation. You said because of like you're coming off the back of like 2-3 seasons, not winning the league, being close to winning the league, and a lot of players that you've been linked to, and not addressing the front line, that you need players in the front line. So there will be expectation from that majority of the fan base. I know you feel different, but in regards to Arteta, I believe, according to the reports, Arteta was part of like the
they consulted him,
consulted. So they would have spoken, and I'm guessing that they would have all been in line with whatever plans they've got moving forward. But I do think the summer is very important for him. But it's not just him, the whole club.
Yeah, for the whole club,
for the whole club, because going into next season, like, I'm sure like the fan base will want instant performance from the get-go, like you buying all the players you need, because there's no summer tournament apart from like
Club World Cup
one is in there. And
apparently there's money in that.
We'll get into that. Apart from the what, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much, Adi, what about you? Do you know much about him?
No, I don't, so it'll be quite interesting. I guess the key thing is that he does well correctly with the rest of the team. But it'll be nice to see.
You said the key thing is that he does well.
He does dovetails well in the rest of the team.
I don't want him to do
no
well.
That's for like for Arsenal. I said it after that week. I wish them nothing good.
Do you want him to be as bad as Dan Ashworth was for you guys? Is that what you're saying, or worse?
worse is the only way. Why would I want it worse? Worse, even worse.
I guarantee he won't be as bad as that.
Worse,
I guarantee.
Worse is what I'm praying for.